Yeah. I hope y'all come in. Yep. Let's see. See if people are coming in. Yes. Hello again. I'm trying to bring up my other stream on my other monitor here. I'm so glad you brought that up, Basin. I was like, what am I doing? Yeah. So, hello, hello. Sorry about that, everyone. I meant to get on Talk Studio, but I can't invite Candy up here if I'm on the wrong place. So, there you have it. I was worrying. She's probably even waiting for me to give her. So I'm going to copy the link. Maybe she's waiting patiently on Facebook. Yeah, she did send me some messages this afternoon. All right. So I sent her the link. So we'll see if she gets that. Oh, there she is. I saw that you forgot me. Funny. I can put it in here, I suppose. I sent it to Facebook, but I can send it in here. If I can figure out how to do it. Here we go. Yes, what happens when I multitask. And you know what? I knew earlier. It's just like, uh, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hi.
Could turn you down a little bit. I don't want to hear.
It might be super loud now, maybe.
Oh no, you're good. I just had you up super loud
Okay.
because I couldn't hear you before, so I had to up you.
I was like,
So I did forget you the last 15 minutes of my day until Mason said something. I was like, oh crap. I
I was
forgot
like,
about Candy.
Barb is late. She's never late. And then I saw, I was like, oh, she went on for 16 minutes. And then I scooted it on to the end and I was like, oh, there she is. She's saying she forgot me. Oh, no worries. All right, Bubby, hang on. My dog is already like, hey, give me attention. The second
Paul
I
was
sit down
talking
and do
about
something.
Christmas gifts for his grandkids, and I got right into talking about all that. I feel bad. It's like, sorry, Paul, I gotta go.
I know. It's like, how do I shut this down and go on to the next thing? All right, let's see. Where is my chat?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the main chat here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in.
Oh. Well, I suppose I don't have to see my own face. There we go. I gotta see my own face. You want to see everybody? Come here. Come here. Mama up. Mama up.
There we go.
Show
Now
everybody the dog first, because apparently he needs some mama love right this second. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Paul. Hello, Patty. Hello, Mason. My dog is on top of my microphone right now. Here he is. Hello, baby. Say hi to
Hey,
everyone.
Booby.
Say hi to everyone.
Booby, I forgot about Candy. I had to back out of the live and come back onto Talk Studio because I'll use YouTube Studio when it's just me, but of course when I have to have somebody else with me because I love people. Ah, I have to come in here, and I forgot. I forgot. I feel so bad. And I've been looking forward to it all day. That's what's so weird.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pooped today. So I was very close to just being like, I don't know. I don't know if I can be cute and funny on camera tonight. And then I was like, I was waiting, and then I saw you saying like you forgot, and I was like, there's something in the air. We both were just kind of not there with it tonight.
Yeah, I was running late because I was doing my video and I'm still trying to load it up on my chicken
Yeah.
chowder. So I'm doing that Carnivore, and I just get done. Well, I got the kitchen all cleaned up except for one pan. I said because I was in a rush, and so that's basically what happened. But before I started cooking, I remembered you, Candy. So that's got to count for something.
Mochi's happy about that. Oh, look at his little facey.
Yeah,
Look
you're
at the
so
little
cute.
facey. Oh, she's a bubba. She's a bubba. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna gush over my dog for a minute. Yes, you
Yeah.
good boy. Yes.
Yeah, then he'll get tired of it and be
Yeah,
thankful when you're done loving on him, and
yeah.
he'll be good for a
And
couple
then
hours.
he'll go take a nap for a while. Just got back from a walk with Joe, and now it's dark when we take our walk, so that's fun. Nice and chilly out and dark. The winter is
Oh,
coming.
what do we got here? Hello, just a batch of homemade chorizo in the refrigerator.
Ooh,
Too bad
chorizo.
I don't have the kitchen set up for those awesome moments that only happen when the intoxicated spouse is in the back seat driving.
Go settle down. Go settle.
I'm thankful my husband doesn't get drunk. I mean, every now and again we'll have a drink,
Go settle.
like on Christmas or something like that. Well, doesn't mean he's not intoxicated because he does smoke pot
Go settle.
now and again. Hi, Wendy.
So what is today? Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday.
It's
I never know what friggin' day it is. It's Saturday. How was everybody's Saturday? How's everyone's weekend going?
It's still going good. I've been in like a hurry, hurry, hurry mode all afternoon because my husband sort of put a little nip in the butt type thing. I couldn't get out of the house because he was cooking, and
Oh yeah.
I don't like leaving the house if he's up and
No.
about, doing something like that. So I had to wait. And then, of course, that just made me feel further and further behind it.
Yeah.
Hurry up, get done. But I didn't
Yeah.
want to say that to him. I didn't want him to feel rushed because then
Yeah.
he just stumbles through everything. So I
Yeah.
just was my sweet self. Hello, honey. Good morning. What you doing?
No, that's totally understandable. All right, let's see. I'm hearing an echo. Let's see. It says echo cancellation. That is on. So,
I wonder if it's me because I got you here.
oh,
Let me see if I push. It says echo cancellation is off.
hmm.
Let me. No, yeah, it should be.
Well, anyway, I'm not hearing it now. Oh, now I'm hearing it.
Now you're hearing it? Okay, I just pushed the button. What about now?
Let's see. Am I hearing it now? No, now I'm not hearing it.
Okay, because I just pushed echo cancellation.
Ah, we are learning things tonight. So
Hopefully,
my mic sounds okay. Everything sounds all right.
I
Not
think
quiet.
it does.
Not quiet like my live where I was too quiet.
I unexpectedly walked into the Veterans Day parade. It's my son Nixon's 6th birthday. He had fun, plenty of presents. I didn't know that we even are close to Veterans Day. See what happens when you don't watch the news?
Happy birthday to your son, Booby Goats. And
My son Nixon's 7th birthday.
I'm amazed every day at how many children you have. That is incredible. Do you remember all of their names?
I was just
It's a horrible thing to say. I know you
no, because
remember
I
your
mess
children's
up
names,
my kids, and I only have 4. I go through the list. Brandy, I mean Jenny, I mean
yeah. Yeah, my mom did that. I do that with my siblings and my aunts. I'm assuming you have to go through at least 4 or 5 before you get to the right name. And if not, what kind of wizard are you?
yeah. And I wonder what it's like at bedtime. Is it like the Waltons?
Yeah.
Good night, Grandpa. Good night, John. Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Grandpa. Good night, Mom.
What's Mason saying? Recap. Barbara forgot Candy. Candy just asked what day it is.
I don't.
Here she is now. Wow. We are fun. We are fun. And I'm not even high or even a little bit drunk, guys. This is me in a normal state of being. But my week is catching up with me. I am tired. Tired. I'm surprised I don't look more wilted, like a little wilted flower here. Like
Oh, you're on new insulin, Paula's saying. My adaptation to new insulin is going well.
oh good.
I wish it was like the Waltons. Aaron says, I wish it was like the Waltons. All them smiling kids. It's more like I fall asleep and everyone follows.
I know what you were saying, Barb, about not wanting to leave your husband cooking. My great grandmother, when she had a stroke, she was already 100, and then she lived to
Oh,
be
wow.
103, but she was still taking care of herself. She would make her coffee, she would make her soup every day. She took care of herself. And then she had a small stroke, and it was like, okay, we called her Ita. Ita can't be near the stove anymore. She's leaving things on all day. And then my other grandmother that I took care of, same thing. She didn't have a stroke, but she had cirrhosis of the liver, and it was causing encephalopathy of the brain, so like brain swelling. And she would forget. I mean, she was always a great cook, and she started burning rice. We're Puerto Rican, and we don't burn rice. And she was burning rice, and we were like, "What is going on?" And I'd catch her in the kitchen, and I'm like, "You can't be. You have to go sit down." You can't turn on the stove anymore. We can't trust you. And she also had diabetes, and she couldn't drink, soda anymore. And we'd find her sneak into the fridge to get a Pepsi. And I'm just like, please stop. We're trying to keep you alive and keep you from burning the house down, please. God help us.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to stop with Ron using the grill outside the grill, the charcoal grill, because he'd burn everything. Everything
Yeah.
would go up in a major fire, and there goes all the steaks. We spent a couple $100. About 2 years ago, we were having this big, steak party, and Ron's got his grill, and Ron wanted to do all the cooking. He burnt half the steaks to a charcoal,
Oh no.
and they were so expensive. They were
Oh
ribeyes, and
no.
he burnt them all. And after that, it's like, Ron, we're cooking. Or Brandy, my daughter, would say, no, Ron, you go take it easy. I've got this. I remember everything you taught me, and I'll make sure I do it just right. That type of stuff. You
Yeah.
always use some sort of excuse to, no, you go ahead and sit down, Ron. We got this. We're in the mood. No, Robbie, I did not figure it out. He's over here in Discord asking me questions. So I guess you figured out OBS. No, I had to use something else that was easier than OBS because I think he's in here listening in. I think. It says we have
Okay.
13 in the room. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be interruptive.
Oh, no. OBS is hard. I've been trying to figure it out for my streams, and my husband
Everyone
has to
says
teach
once you
me.
figure it out, it's great, but
Yeah. Until then, it's a headache. Until then, it's not
I
so
would
fun.
love to be able to use it. But so, Robbie, you need to come back to Mama's house from Texas, and you need to get me all set up on my new computer, please. And let's figure this out. He probably said, I was just there for 2 weeks. I miss my kids. They come and visit and then they go away, and they all live so far away.
The girls live close by. You mean the
Yeah,
boys,
the
right?
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
are the boys still in Texas, or is one in Texas, or is that what you
one's
said?
in Texas because we all went to Texas. He had a house built in Texas about 2 hours from where we were living. He bought a piece of land and had a house built. And now he's like, I got to wait. He put a lot of stuff into that house. So cost him a pretty penny. Oh, he had the house built and had an AC put in. But once he moved into the house, he didn't like the AC. So he took the AC out, gave it to somebody, and put in another brand new AC. Like, I would have just dealt with the AC. But no, he didn't like it. Wanted something different. And he sets it up where it's all like a smart house where everything it goes off or on or in between from your phone.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try to turn off this microphone and see if you guys can still hear me. So I wonder if it's because my webcam mic is picking up as well as this mic. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't hear two of you, so
You guys,
I heard you. I heard someone in the background laughing.
that's my husband. But I still hear the echo that I was hearing before, so that didn't help. Do I sound any better or worse?
I thought you sounded fine either way, so
So I'm gonna go to the other mic because it will do noise cancellation and you won't hear Joe laughing in the background. Yeah, but you might laugh again. He's like, I'm done watching.
I don't mind listening to him laugh. I'm trying to figure out how to get this started. I don't want to start it from the outside.
Oh, is that the sugar wheel yarn?
It is.
Is it acrylic or cotton? Oh, it's cotton. That's what I bought to make my sweater out of. I haven't started it yet, but it might be that color. What is that colorway?
This is sprinkles on top, it says.
Yeah, that's what I bought for my sweater.
Well, I'm making dishcloths out of it.
Nice.
But I couldn't. I like working from the middle, but it wouldn't give me the middle. So now I have to do one of these numbers.
I like cotton, and I felt like it was soft enough, and I think after I wash it, it'll get softer. So I'm hoping it'll work for me. I'm making, when I can start, when my dog stops making me pet him because he apparently needs all the cuddles and attention right now. And my cat is here too. I'm making, I don't know if you guys can see, a doggy poop bag dispenser.
Oh.
Because I made one 5 years ago after one that I bought from the store broke, and the one that I made is starting to fall apart. So I need to make another one. Actually, Joe, my love, can't hear me. My love, can you get me one of the dog poop bag rolls that's from
One roll?
Yeah, from the pet drawer?
Dog poop.
I love that you have your crochet hooks and an emergency meat stick.
This is my emergency meat stick. And I have a little one here in case it's just a little emergency.
In case it's a little tiny emergency, a tiny snack attack.
And these now are so, this my daughter gave me. And I just put it in here. It's like, thank you. All right, what are you?
What's up, Pooch? You got time for nothing, brother.
Yeah, it's time for settle down, Bubby. You settle. Go get your toy. Time for settles. Oh, Joe. Oh, my Jojo.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So let's see. Paul says he's feeling good on his new insulin treatment, right? It's insulin that you were talking about, Paul? Yes, insulin.
I didn't know he had it changed. He might have said something before and I missed it.
I think he said he was going to work on that sometime soon. So it said, my adaptation to new insulin is going well. Oh, she sees you in the background, Joe.
Hello.
Hello.
That's where I usually paint. We're switching spots tonight because I'm not painting.
Oh.
Bobby, it's time for settle down,
Go
baby.
settle down.
Go settle. Go ahead. Do you have to go pee now? Do you have to go out?
No, she's gonna stop.
Really? Now you have to go out? Okay. All right. I'll let you out, for heaven's sakes. I tried to let him out earlier, but Joe was eating burgers and he wouldn't move. He was like, I might get a burger. All right, come on.
All right, let me catch. I gotta look. I can't stand the chat over here on Talk Studio. I have to look over here on YouTube Studio because it's better. I hate the whole gray and white. I like the blues, and so let's see. Let me play catch up. How do you feel on it? We had extra what over extra whatever the hell your name and is. Fun fact, my mother named Aaron after Aaron from the Waltons. Oh, really? Well, awesome. Good feeling, good levels. She lived a long, wonderful life. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm just going through this real quick. Hi, Candy. Smart idea. Shit. I was typing about random meat sticks when you blurted it out.
Easy, they might connect you.
Hey, Amy.
Okay.
Be aware.
I can't stay. Wanted to pop in and say hi. ND football is on. I'll try to come in after the game. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Candy. Howdy,
Hi, Amy.
wonderful people. Hi, JoJo. Candy, you want to put your whatchamacallit, your stream, your channel in the chat?
Oh, yeah, I'll fire hydrant.
Yeah, fire hydrant it. Do that a few times while you're on. Had to add small amount of fast acting insulin. So if anyone out there doesn't have Candy on her, if you don't have Candy on your subscribes, whatever, go ahead and subscribe her. Her videos are awesome. I think one day she's going to be super famous.
We'll see. I am actually, that's not what I'm going for, but if it happens, I will accept it. I'm actually this close to 200. I just hit 199. So,
Oh my goodness. I wonder
anybody-
where I'm at.
If anybody wants to sub me that isn't
$1.99.
already and get me
Yeah, is
over.
anyone out there not subscribed to Candy and can get her to that 200? I'd much appreciate it. I must have an alt somewhere I can throw over there. Go football. Have fun, Amy. Yeah, have fun, Amy. We'll miss you.
Yeah, you were great on Dustin's stream today. Mason is
Oh
right. I
yeah,
really
yeah.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, I watched that. I hope that they get together again. That was fun. $16.
I didn't get to stay as long as I would have liked. I wish I could watch all the live streams, but I would never do anything else. I'm getting all kinds of messages. Who's messaging me? All right, I'm 2 stitches in, guys. Remember my count.
2.
2 in. Well, Patty sent me a message.
I noticed when I went to send you the link to come into the channel that you sent me 2 messages. I have not seen them or heard them yet. So
I
I'll
did.
get to them as soon
I
as I can.
commented on your walk video from yesterday where money got out. And I said, I was like, hey, I sent you a message and I was like, she's busy today. She didn't see it. No worries.
Yeah, I don't get onto Facebook. I mean, I do and I don't. It's just that when I was working at the jail, that's how everyone would call in sick. They would let me know through
On Facebook?
Yes, because I always have Facebook on all the time. And now that I'm retired, it's like, yeah, I don't need to get on Facebook. And I always forget to bring it up. Juliet says, hi, I need to study. I'm in PhD coaching and ACE personal training plus work full time. I'm overdoing it, but I can stay a few and say hi to Candy. I'm
Hi,
already
Juliet.
good. Now, are you doing the same one, the PhD coaching? I'm sure you probably are. The same as Dustin and Amy? So, of course, it worked anyway while I was typing. Hi, Julie. Hi, Aaron.
So is the PhD course, is this a PhD degree or is this like a type of coaching course?
It's like, what I understand, it's like coaching help type course.
Okay.
I'm not really, yeah, same course as Amy and Dustin. Okay. Sounds pretty awesome. Oh, this is a much thinner yarn than what I'm used to using.
All right,
It's going
guys,
to
I'm
take
gonna
me a while.
take off my glasses because I can't crochet with my glasses on. And last time I was here, I crocheted with my glasses on and I was like, this sucks. So I don't usually like to be on camera without my glasses, but we'll just say that I'm still cute without my little rainbow glasses on. And that way I can actually see my project and not do this thing where my eyes don't adjust as I'm looking down.
Proper human diet is funny called pH. Oh,
There
I
you
get
go.
it. Now it makes sense. I was
Well, my
wondering
sister
where's
has
it getting PhD from? It doesn't make sense.
My sister has a PhD, so she's actually Dr. Emily O'Connell now. And so when you were saying PhD course, I was like, oh my God, like Amy was talking about it. And I'm like, she's doing so much and a PhD. Not that proper human diet course isn't a lot of work, but I was like thinking you were doing, a doctorate. And I was just like, holy crap. And she's doing YouTube as well. And doing a dissertation on top of that. Oh no.
I know when I was doing an associate's degree in medical science, that was a lot of work too. You had so much homework every single night. So I can't imagine someone doing like a medical medical degree type doctor
Yeah.
type stuff because I went through so much testing on different muscles and uh, everything, bones, skeletal system, everything. No, I would not want that for anybody. Used to have to make up songs to try to remember, you know, everything, and it's
Yeah.
even the route of the blood that goes through the heart. It's an actual system. An actual way.
Yeah.
The blood goes through the heart, and you had to remember that. And you had to know which chamber was what and where it went to first. And I made up a song for that so I could sit there during the test and I'd be singing away.
I remember that in school. Pneumatic devices. You would please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Was that for I think that was for math, wasn't it? PEMDAS? It's like parentheses, equations. I don't know. I was awful in school. I wasn't that bad, but please don't make me go back. Please don't make me.
Yeah, I'm so thankful those days are over.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good here crocheting, guys. Please don't make me go back.
I'm not smart enough for a real PhD. Come on now. Oh, FWIW, Bart K's uh, consultant fee, one-on-one Zoom is currently $350 an hour.
Wow.
And Farrell Gramma does fire hydrants, so if anyone could, go check out her channel. Making sure I don't. If I miss something, guys, if you guys ask me a question, please just say something again because I probably should switch screens, put this one over there and this one over here because I don't like the chat on Talk Studio.
And I am counting stitches, so I promise I'll be back in a second when I'm not counting stitches. 9. Joe will talk to me sometimes and I count over. I'm just like, yeah, I'm listening, but I also have to keep counting. 9, 10.
This is when you go 50, 21. So, Paul, I got to check it out. Make sure I actually did it. But Paul gave me an idea on a prank.
Ooh.
By email. And so I want to make sure I did. Before I say I did, I want to make sure I did. Yes. So the stuff is coming, Paul, mailed here to the house on Monday.
Ooh, exciting.
So there's going to be another serious prankster from mommy to daughter coming up soon. And I'll do the same thing. I'll sneak out in the middle of the night and do what I got to do.
Paul, PhD can also be post-hole digger. It sure can.
Oh, wait a minute. No, who's? Oh, John, my son just posted to me.
Oh.
What's he sending me? A picture. Oh, he built a house. My son John left his wife and he built a house for him and his daughter.
Oh.
And it's a little camp. He's got a piece of land that he bought. And I'm assuming that she must be on the loft. He's got an 18-year-old daughter. They were both living with his wife. They broke up and he built the house. And it's just a one cabin house. It's not. I mean,
is this the same granddaughter? Is this the same granddaughter that you said you didn't know about for a while?
Yeah, and just met her last summer. So yeah, so they've got They've got instead of living in a tent, they're now moved into a camp with a loft.
Oh, nice.
And it's got a wood stove in there. Yeah. At least he's able to move in. He just started building it last week. He's got insulation he hasn't got the inside walls up yet, but he's got them all insulated. That's what he was sending me. I was like, wow, John, don't send me a message very often. Let's see. PhD can also. Bad. Yes, you are, Paul. But I thought that was an excellent idea. I wish I could really tell everyone what it is, but I'm afraid I might get overheard because, my daughters could be listening in. And I don't want her to figure it out before I do it.
Well, that would be a waste of a good prank.
Yeah, it's a very good prank. It's one that I would have never thought of. And yeah. But I'm gonna videotape it, Paul. See. What was that? Oh, right here. I hate this black and gray that I have to look at. I like my colors better. Paul, I considered gifting my something husband if I thought consult, but I honestly don't think he would follow through the information given. Let's see. I sell post holes on the internet. I airship for free. Hmm. I watched you today on YouTube, Juliet, and I really found you informative. I subscribed.
Juliet is great. She's funny too.
Who's that, Juliet?
Yeah, Juliet.
I haven't watched anything. I've been so busy trying to get caught up on things. It's really rough when you're making like editing two videos and trying to do other things. It's so much of my time in the background is getting ready for this channel. I'm not complaining. I enjoy it, but it just means that I don't get to see everybody else's stuff. And that part bums me out. It really does.
Yeah, I would love to be able to watch more content. And I try to jump on and like and thumbs up and comment when I can. But like I said before, I would be watching stuff all day long. And then I have artists that I follow too. And it's just like, wow, when am I going to get anything done?
Yeah. And I also enjoy yarn channels too. All but one I gave up. So I don't do any of them anymore except for one I watch. And he's even too much. I can't even watch all of his. Oh, oops. I missed that one.
Let's see. Okay, round. Weave in the beginning of the tail before you get too far. Okay, I'll listen to you, pattern. I'll do it. The pattern says I should weave in the tail before I get too far. Sometimes I would say, you don't tell me what to do. And then, today I'm going to actually listen. You're not the boss of me, pattern.
You're not the boss of me. God, I remember my kids telling me that. And I'd tell them, oh, seriously, really? Well, you know what? I brought you into this world naked. I'm going to take you out of this world naked. Strip, because those clothes I bought. Get out of this house. No, I weren't that cruel, but believe me, I thought about it a few times. Kids can be cute.
I don't think I ever said anything like that to my mom. Not that I wasn't a shit to my mom. I'm sure I was plenty of times. I'm sure she has stories, but I would have been too afraid to say something like that to her.
Oh, my kids
Not,
would say that.
not
But
that she was like abusive or anything, but I would have just been like, "Oh my god, she gonna
I
kill
wouldn't
me."
have dared to. Not
Yeah.
that I was, not that they were abusive or anything. It's just something that you just didn't think about doing. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay. So
I
tomorrow
like
I
funny and smart. Can tell you, included sassy as well, according to Candy. Life can be dull without it. That's right. It's very true. Mason, Aaron, I found you. I found out you won Percy. I was thrilled.
Oh no, Mason, that it's not that Erin. She didn't actually enter. It's a friend from high school. My friend Erin from high school that won.
I was like, darn, I didn't win.
I was surprised she won. She was the last one to put her name on the list and I was like, "Wow." Um but she could use some cheering up, so she needs it. And she loves potatoes. She's Irish, so she really loves potatoes.
I got a little bit of Irish in me.
Do you? I do too.
My birth name was Kennedy. Can't get any more Irish than Kennedy.
So you were born Barbara Kennedy?
Yep.
Ah.
Now here's the thing. I was born Barbara Kennedy. My biological father, his last name, of course, was Kennedy, but my mom got a divorce from him, and she remarried, and he adopted myself and my sister. So we ended up carrying his name.
Mm. My last name before I changed it to Smargie was O'Connell because of my stepdad who adopted me. Um, I am a quarter Irish, but I'm half Puerto Rican, a quarter Panamanian, and a quarter Irish. My mom is half Irish, half Panamanian. So her maiden name was Powers. And then when I was born, my name was Candida or Candy Rosado. And Rosado in Spanish means pink. So my name was Candy Pink.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been through many names.
I was confused. Booby goats. Okay. My one son left home at age 12. This is from Paul. He did not think we loved him, cried and laughed. Aw. So, how often do you see your kids, Paul? I know for myself, my two sons, they're both out of state, so I don't get to see them very often.
Sorry, guys, I'm counting 18. It's riveting. 19.
No, I'm just looking at the chat, trying to see if I miss anything. Everyone's being relatively quiet. Paul's saying I am 4% Egyptian. Pharaoh Grandma. Oh, I have dental work coming up. Might have a very fun, very drugged live stream up on the 18th. I have my kitchen floor is going to be done Thursday. I have a crew coming in to put down linoleum, fix my floor finally so I can
Ooh.
get rid of that rug. My floor got flooded a few months back in the spring, and all of the tiles all came up because of the flood. And I didn't even bother trying to put them all back down. Instead, I went ahead and had someone come in and measure, and I went through Lowe's to get pick out a new floor, right? They did it all. I paid for it. And then I find out, yeah, it's going to take you till November something. So
Oh my
we've been
gosh.
waiting for like 4 months
Oh my gosh.
for all the stuff to get shipped because it's coming in from overseas.
Oh no.
So it's taken forever. Well, the flooring just all showed up Friday, so yesterday. So they're putting in the floor on Thursday. They're going to
Oh
be here
good.
between 7 in the morning and 9.
Oh wow.
So Wednesday night, I'm going to have to go to bed right after we do our live. And no more, no, I either got to just stay up until they come do the floor and just go to bed, or just say the heck with it and go to bed and put in earplugs, and I'll wake up to a whole new floor in my kitchen. So that's coming up. So I'm kind of excited about a new floor. We paid
Yeah.
for it like months ago, about 2 times a year now, maybe 3. Yeah. John, I probably see once every 2, 3 years. And my son Robbie, probably about once a year if I'm lucky. It's been averaging about once a year. And where he just was up here in August or July, I can't remember which one it was. I doubt he'll be up for Thanksgiving or Christmas. So. Eleventh great grandfather married an Egyptian girl in 1452. Dang.
How do you know this, Paul? Is this like in your history? Did you do a 23andMe or something? I mean, is this just passed down, a story passed down in your family? I'm not doubting you. I'm just amazed at the way
Well, we
history
did.
can be passed down.
Yeah, my husband, we did, after his mom died, he wanted, he was curious about his ancestors. And so we became part of Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
And he did a research on this tree. And man, he found out all kinds of cool stuff. Like our last name is Touche. It's a very, very rare name. Touchy, like touchy. As a matter of fact, usually
Mhm.
people call me touchy. But he found out that he traced his heritage all the way to Louisiana. And in Louisiana, the Touches were originally called Della Touche, and
Mm.
they're from France. And so then when he was traced to France, but there was an article, anyways, in the newspaper that Ancestry.com had of this person, great 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 grandfather, whatever, however many years ago. He was actually escaped from prosecution in France
Wow.
He was a rebellion in some war down there, in there, over there, and he escaped by going onto a ship, and the ship went to America and landed in landed in Louisiana, and there he had an apple orchard and made a life of himself. And even the street is named after Touche.
Wow.
Yeah, but on the ship they shortened it to Touche from Della Touche, and he probably was grateful anyways because he was running from the law.
Yeah.
He was a rebel. If they would have caught him, he would have been crucified. I don't know, crucified. What do they call it? Like shot,
Executed.
executed. There you go. Yeah, so he was running from execution. So I mean, there's a lot of cool stories that you can find. There's one of me too, on my side, through my father's mother, um, is from Great Britain. And if go back a number of years, um, my like great multiple great grandfather was actually the king of France, king of England. I
Wow.
don't know which one it was. I can't remember now. But I remembered it when I had my stroke and I was on all kinds of drugs in the hospital. I kept telling everyone to call me Lady Barbara. I'm royal. I still get teased about that one. Just call me Lady Barbara. That's what I'd tell all the nurses. And yes, just call me Lady Barbara. Candy, what are you working on? This is according to Mason.
Hang on one sec. 24. Mason, I'm making, I'll show you. It is a little doggy poop bag dispenser. So in the little hole comes out the little doggy poop bag. And then these are the little bags that go into the thing. I made Mochi one like 5 years ago when a store-bought one broke, and the one that I made is starting to break. So we need another one.
Let's see, what else do we have in here? Booby says the rest of me is Irish, German, and Dutch. Isn't that the way? I feel like that Schoolhouse Rock song, Lovely Lady Liberty. A cousin spent what? $120,000 on family history. Dang, yeah, I just won $120,000. I wouldn't be spending it on family history. I'd go out and have myself a field day doing something else. I spit into a tube for ancestry, but my husband found a half aunt that he has yet to be. Yeah, my kids have done. My granddaughter has done where you spit into something. I got the kid. I haven't done it yet, but it even told her the names of her relatives that is part of her DNA line. I thought it was so cool. Patty's Garden is in the house. Hi, Barb. Hi, everyone. Hello. Can't wait. I love Ancestry. Yeah.
Hi, Jen. Jen E is here.
Jenny, hello, hello, hello.
How are you tonight, Jen?
Oh, let me see. Announcements. Okay. I'm sorry, I keep getting buzzed with messages, so I'm sort of like back and forth here. Candy, what's up, wild woman? What's up, girl? Hey, doing good. Doing good.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm sitting here crocheting. I don't like this yarn for crocheting. I'm not used to using such small, thin yarn. I need, I need to go bigger. I need to go bigger.
I know the thin yarn is
This.
rough.
It's got to be a 3-weight. It's got to be a 3-weight. At least a 3-weight. It's not going to tell me what weight it is. No, but it's got to be. It's got to be a 3-weight, even though it's not saying. Usually it has in big letters. No, it's not going to tell me. But that's all right. I'll sit here and make some nice soft dishcloths. uh, Candy, I can see the back of your hubby's head.
Yes. Isn't he cute? That's my sweetie pie. Working hard.
Working hard. Coffee time. I gotta have my coffee. Candy, I can see the back of your hubby's head. Let's see. Anything else? Yawn. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sleep. I love hanging out. All right. All right, Aaron. Good
Night,
night.
Aaron.
Let's talk about him. Johnny wants to talk about him. What do you want to know?
About my husband? Is that what they're saying? Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't look at the chat. I'm still counting. 24.
I think she wants to talk about your husband.
Let's talk about it. He's got his earphones in. He's not really listening to me at all. I have nothing bad to say about him. I know most people would be completely nauseated. I really don't have anything bad to say about him. Most people are like, oh, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't hate my husband, and I don't say bad things about him. Sorry.
So there you have it, Jen. First of all, is he lazy?
No more than the rest of us. I mean, we've had our moments. He would admit to himself having been much more lazy at the beginning of our relationship, but he has turned things around quite a bit, and he's pretty much completely not lazy now. He works full time. He's trying to start a business on the side. And he does, I mean, we just went for a 2.5-mile walk. So yeah, he's not lazy.
He's the perfect man for Candy.
Yeah. He used to be a little lazy, but we worked on that. And I was too. I was very lazy as well.
I'm lazy when it comes to some things. When it comes to some things.
You guys want to hear a ridiculous tale? So I have been having this issue. I buy things off of Amazon. We all do. And I don't even, I mean, it's not like I buy super expensive stuff off of Amazon. I can't afford it, but I'm not buying things that look like they're especially cheap. Okay, Bubby, what's up? Sorry, the dog is wanting attention again. So I bought these washcloths a few months ago, and they were black. And they basically, I washed them, went to go use them, to wash myself in the shower, and they were leaching dye everywhere, like bleeding dye all over. And they didn't
Oh,
dye,
wow.
but there was like gray water coming down off of this washcloth. So I got a refund. I was like, these are awful. I wrote a horrible review and I was just like, these are really bad. And I bought another pair. And the next pair I bought was like multicolored. And I was like, okay, these ones aren't going to leach because they're not dark. I didn't want white ones. And I was just like, I started using them. They were fine. And then the darker ones were also bleeding color. And I was like, okay. And I was just so mad. And they're also falling apart in the wash. I'm like, these are so cheap. I just bought a 2-pack of leggings. It was like 2 for $18 or whatever. Got them in the mail. Put a pair on, washed them, put a pair on. My legs were turning gray. I went to the bathroom. I looked down and I said, I'm either ill or these pants are dyeing my legs. And not happy about it at all. I was like, what do I have to do? Why? I mean, this is not a racist thing, but all these things are like coming from China. Why are they not setting the dyes properly? Like, do they just not care? They're just like, we're gonna let everyone else run around with dyed skin. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm tired of buying things that keep bleaching dye everywhere. And I looked it up and it was like, I asked ChatGPT, what can I do? And he's like, well, you can make a bath out of this and that and set the dye yourself. And I'm like, the hell I will. I paid $20 for these things. I'm not spending all this time I would have dyed it. I would have bought, what am I going to make leggings myself and dye them? I would have just bought white leggings and dyed them myself if I was going to go through all that trouble. For heaven's sake. So that's my ongoing struggle. But the thing is it doesn't happen all the time. I've bought a few other pairs of leggings and other shirts and things off of Amazon, and they didn't dye me a different color, but these ones certainly did.
Yeah, I've had clothes in the past that did that to me. I haven't had base cloths and stuff like that because normally if I'm not making my own, I only buy white. So I've just never had that problem.
Yeah.
I've been getting my paints ready. Paints.
Oh, is Joe painting?
Yeah. I wonder if he could hear us. No, he's got earplugs in, Jen.
Nope, he's got his wireless headphones in.
So what does he think about you coming on here?
He thinks it's great. He likes the fact that I found like community and people to hang out with. Yeah, he just thinks it's awesome.
Oh, good.
He works with a woman named Barb, so he has stories about a Barb every day. And then I have a story about a Barb. So I'm like, what did your Barb do today? This is what my Barb said last night. Jen says she's crocheting a pickle.
Oh.
That's fun.
Crocheting a pickle.
Is it going to have a face? Sorry, guys, I'm counting. 17. Hang on, Mochi. 18.
He says, "Stop dealing with my poop bag and hold me."
I know.
Yeah, I told a story of my husband, something that he did during my walk video today. I've still been thinking about it. The day I went out into the kitchen and my kitchen was full of soap bubbles.
Your kitchen was full of soap bubbles?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I've only ever seen this stuff on comedy shows, where people would be washing clothes and the soap bubbles just start coming out of the
Yeah.
washing machine, and
Yeah.
or you've seen it happening with the dishwasher. That's actually happened to me. My
Wow.
husband, after he had his stroke, he thought it'd be helpful. He was so happy just to get out of rehab. It was probably within a day or two of getting home from rehab. He was in rehab for about 2, 3 months, if not longer. And so he's home. And I have this thing where I rinse the dishes and just put them in the dishwasher. Then, of course, when the dishwasher's full, I go ahead and turn it on.
Yeah.
Well, he went ahead and turned it on, but used what you would use in the kitchen sink to wash the dishes. He used the wrong soap.
Oh no.
So he filled up all those holes with
No.
with regular dish soap instead of
Oh, no.
dishwashing machine soap. And there was bubbles everywhere, coming out from the bottom, coming out from the top. Just my kitchen was full.
Oh no.
It was crazy. Trying to get baby in here. Yeah, you're just sitting there so pretty. I had to put you on the camera too. Yeah, I had to. Um, hey, you named a potato into a Percy rocks. Hey, you turned a potato into a Percy rocks. That was lucky. Had to get the sheets off the line. Looks like a huge storm is coming over. Hope all are having a beautiful weather. No, we're not. It's been supposed to snow, I hear. I think John was telling me last night we're supposed to get snow come Monday. So we might get an early snow.
Ugh. Yikes.
So when does it snow usually for you guys in Colorado?
Last couple of years we've had some late November, we'll get like a little dusting. Once in a while we'll get an actual storm in November, but it's probably already snowing up in the mountains. I'm in the foothills, so I'm not quite as high where you would get
Okay.
a lot of the snow. We still get a lot of snow here, but it's really dry and it's really because of the altitude and the sun and the dryness, it's almost as dry. I wouldn't say quite as dry as a desert, but it's quite dry here. So the snow kind of evaporates, it melts, but it also, all of that moisture just evaporates. So we don't get a lot of ice.
Yeah.
We get a huge storm and then we get melt. And then it freezes that night. We'll get some ice, but nothing like I used to experience in New England, where you would just have sheets of ice everywhere in the black ice, and it would be a death trap everywhere. It was not quite like that. All right. I will be right back, guys. I have to go tend to my dog. He doesn't want cuddles. He wants something. I think I have to go throw a toy for him. I'll be right back.
There you have it. She's making him a poop bag, and he's probably got to go out to go poop. Years ago, I had a bubble machine. Going to be in the 20s Monday here in the South. It's only November. Um, God, I really miss putting sheets and towels and stuff like that out on the clothesline. I really need to get me a clothesline. I used to love clothes on clothesline. I really do. A lot of people think I'm crazy when I say that, but you can bring those clothes in, those sheets in, and oh, they smell so good. Something about that fresh air scent. Was in the store with my sweetheart today when I could hear someone shouting to someone else, "Make good decisions." I admitted that wanted to shout back. Too late. I'm already married. Ah, but I didn't because he was there. Let's see. It is 61 right now in Northeast Texas. Going to have a freeze tomorrow night. It's 45 right now outside and saying mostly cloudy. You can put weather, and they'll tell you what your well, not your forecast, but what your weather is where you're at. I can't remember if it's exclamation point or if it's just weather. Exclamation point weather or just plain weather. I can't remember. Get you a clothesline in the spring. Yeah, I'm thinking just that because I love putting my sheets out. 2K. I came back and noticed the smile. You have to do 2K during the replay, not in the chat. You have to do it in the replay because I don't see that. Can you imagine me going through a 2K, looking for 2Ks and stream chat of what 5 hours? That would take me forever. So in the comment section, replay. But make sure you do the other ones. Let's see. I gotta check a video, see if it's uploaded yet. Uh, yep, it is. Hold on a second, guys. I've gotta put this new name in. Let's see. Let's see. Control copy. Boop doop. And then copy. Sorry, I'm trying to get my.
Okay, guys, I threw a ball and then I smeared a plate with peanut butter and sprinkled it with liver treats. I think that'll keep him busy. He doesn't actually like to be held a lot, so I get a little jealous of you and Baby because Baby crawls into your arms and just wants to be cuddled. Rochi doesn't, he tolerates me picking him up and only me, but he doesn't love it. And he won't just come over and lay on me of his own volition.
Ah.
My cat does, though. My cat sits on me all the time.
Oh, you got a cat too?
Oh, yeah. My kitty cat, Junie.
I'm putting up my latest video, my cook video. Finally uploaded. Took forever.
Let me see if I can find Junie. I'll see if I can grab her. Junie.
So,
Come here, kitty.
diet.
She likes to sit on me when I'm laying in bed, but she's gonna look awkward now. This is Junie. Look.
Oh, hold on just 1 second. Don't take her away. I gotta save that. Bring this in. Oh, she is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's my pretty girl.
She is so pretty.
She's 13.
I'm gonna trade you in for a cat.
She's 13, and we named her June because we were born in June. Our birthday is June 8th, 1981, Joe and I. So we named her June.
Aw. You hear that? I'm trading you in for a cat.
She's like, you wouldn't dare. Look at that
No,
little face she's giving you.
I wouldn't dare. You're right. I wouldn't dare. All right, I gotta go back and look. I'm almost done. Let's see. That's done. That's done. Come over here. Turn that on. Next. Publish. There we go. Thick and cream chicken chowder. 100% carnivore style.
That sounds good. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. I love it.
I love when you said the other night, you know, I said I don't believe in red chowders, and you were like, yeah, me neither. I'm like, that's true New Englanders. We're not into red chowders. That's not chowder. That's whenever someone said Manhattan clam chowder, I was like, what? I remember one time when I was young being served a red clam chowder and just being, what the hell is this? Where is my creamy white chowder?
I used to bake them all the time when it was me and the kids, and then I married Ron, and he hates chowders. He says, "Oh my God, that's such boring food." And I'm like, "What do you mean it's boring food? It's not boring food." He thinks it's boring food. It's beneath him. And to me, I was like horrified. So he just didn't like it. He thought that it was too plain. So why do I have 2 live streams going? What the heck?
That might be why I have an echo.
Oh, no.
No.
I got one in a live being edited.
Oh, settle down.
Yeah, I'm trying to close windows. I got 100 million windows open. Why do I have so many windows open? Oh my God. Ah. Okay.
All right, let me look at the chat. Let's see.
All right, analytics. Here we go. We got 2,210 subscribers now.
Wow.
Dang, it keeps
Amazing.
growing. It keeps growing. What is going on? Yep. It really does. It blows me away that it's grown so big. Beautiful. I miss my Kiki. He went to heaven this spring. He was 14. Yeah, I had another dog before Baby. She was a rat terrier purebred, but she was the runt, so she was small, like not as small as Baby, but she was still small. And we had her for 13 years. Yeah, we had her for 13 years, and now we got another sweet one. Yeah, we got another sweet one. We could spoil you, right? You don't mind being spoiled. Oh. Is she backing up, going in, or is she coming forward?
Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. It looks like, Juliet, you said you're dealing with My 92, is this a parent that you're dealing with that's ill and you're trying to get back to them? I hope that it all works out for you. That sounds really stressful.
I'm wounding. Wounding. Did hubby leave all those kisses on you, Candy? LOL.
Ah,
That could be a fun game later. LOL. Sorry can be cheeky too. The airline is calling back. I'm looking to maybe get to North Carolina, then driving up to New Jersey. I'll get it figured out. I don't know if I would dare right now fly with having the air. What do you call them people? The ones that direct the planes, where they're short-handed. I have Dyson on my lap. His face is whiter than ever, but still no sign of him being a dignified old gentleman of a dog. Old, mean, barking chihuahua. You're not going to be old and mean and be a barking chihuahua, are you? Are you? Are you going to be a barking chihuahua? Amy says, okay, I'm here. Game over. Meal prepping breakfast sandwiches. The government shutdown is the main cause of these issues, then the bad weather coming in. Where I live, I have two options, Chicago or Dallas first, and they only had Chicago. I do want I do want to get stuck there. You mean I don't want to get stuck there. Prayers, Juliet. Welcome back, Amy. Hi, Amy. What? What? Are you looking for an invitation? Are you looking for an invitation? We are having a severe snowstorm. Where are you at, Keto? Where are you at, Amy? Where are you at? I'm sure you told me a million times, but I'm an old lady. I forget. We're having a. Where are you at, Amy? I am only 1 hour and a half south of Chicago. Are you serious? That's not very far from Ohio, right? Jeez, where's the Weather Channel? I don't get to watch anything. I don't have time to watch the news anymore. So I'm like, okay, what's happening? Weather Channel. Let's see. First snow of the season for millions. Massive. Wow, let's see. Oh, it looks. Is it going to be a mess here? I don't know. I'm near South Bend, Indiana, Notre Dame. Oh, Jerry's here. Hello, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry. Wait for this commercial. Come on, get to the point where you're. Uh, do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Mm-mm.
You don't hear the news?
I heard a little bit.
You hear it a little bit.
Yeah. I heard it for a second, basically, and then it kind of faded out.
Chicago still certain whether or not they go with a winter storm warning. It's a watch for now. We'll have to see where the heavier snow sets up. Also the Tug Hill Plateau in upstate New York, and even down into the mountains of West Virginia. We've got the possibility of several inches of snow on the way, which is good news.
Good Lord.
Until Thanksgiving, and a lot of these ski resorts do
Good
like
Lord,
throughout
what?
that week. Rainfall amounts are going to be on the lighter side. We will take
Oh,
the
that
moisture, though we still have a deficit.
Are you hearing the
Here,
news?
Boston, New York, down 7-8 inches for the
Oh,
year.
so that
So
works.
as you can see, we start with rain in a lot of places before we change over to snow. There will be some wind involved as well, reducing visibility, and then we're just basically left with the cold as we head Tuesday into Wednesday.
So we're getting snow. Lovely. All right, now I can turn this off.
How do I go there? What sort of
You hear it still? Oh, how do I get this out? Why is it shut down? Close. Close. Thank you. Jeez. Try to turn something on. Well, so basically then, if I use this to play other people's stuff, you guys will be able to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. That's good to know. Now, I am going to have to, um, I'm going to have to make people a team member. So we'll do that sometime before so that people can come in and change the channel or whatever. I don't know how they would work it. I like creamy chowders or bouillabaisse. I don't know what that word is.
Bouillabaisse.
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 The red stuff. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I'll eat anything. Now, for some of you, you may or may not. Who's on the screen with me? This is Candy. She has a channel as well, but she's been coming around for a couple of months now. Wouldn't you say a month and a half?
Yeah, about a month and a half.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and talk about yourself? So,
I am an
don't mind.
artist. I actually will put my channel in the chat right now. I will fire hydrant. I'm an
She's
artist.
here every night, just about.
And I stumbled upon Barb about a month and a half ago. I've been here most nights, usually painting while listening and chatting and getting paint all over my keyboard. But I also have a channel. I make videos about my art process and all kinds of fun stuff. So, hi, Jerry. And I'm crocheting a little doggy poop bag dispenser tonight, but I'm using a hook and a yarn that's bigger than the pattern calls for, so it's already too big, and I'm supposed to make a little hole in it. So I have to alter the pattern now and figure that out. So I'm probably going to be all quiet for a minute trying to figure out how to fix this. Let's see.
Well, if your needle is bigger than it's supposed to be, right? So your stitches are bigger. Could you
But the yarn is a thicker weight too.
You can't like put the bags through between two stitches?
No. So the way that basically, I don't know if you saw the picture of the pattern, but like you crochet it so that it has like a little slot in it.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at mine, I'm already like this far up, and the whole roll is already in there, and there's no slot.
So just you know what I would do? Have it so the bag comes up through the top.
I could do that. I could do that too. Let's see if I can fix this. I had to do it with the last one too because the yarn was actually too small. Let's see real quick.
So does anyone have any questions for Candy?
Yeah, I'll answer questions.
Does anyone have any questions, period?
How's everybody's weekend going?
The chat is on fire. Better hook a hose to the fire hydrant and put it out. Sorry, meal prepping, so might miss chats.
Oh, thank you so much, Jerry. I was so excited that I was so close to 200. I've been on YouTube for a year now and working really hard at it, but I don't seem to be getting the traction that I wish I was getting, but it's been growing, so thank you so much.
Amy, your chat today with Dustin was on fire too. And then I had doggy drama and totally flubbed up on helping as a moderator. Ugh. Don't you just love it when the dogs get into it? They have their drama. Happens here too between a Chihuahua and a Pit Bull. What a mix-up, right? And guess who's the boss? It's not the Pit Bull.
It never is. It's always the Chihuahua.
She like rules the roost.
I love when we go for walks and there'll be somebody walking with 3 dogs and they have 2 massive dogs and the Chihuahua, and the 2 big dogs are just like, dun, 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 and the Chihuahua's like, hey, say that to my face, trying to pick a fight with you across the street. My brothers will get you. It's like, it looks like you'll get
she
me.
does that too. It's
Yeah. Looks
yeah,
like
you're
you'll
so
get me.
brave when money's up there. He's your muscle, right? See your muscle?
He sure is.
He's your muscle. Otherwise, you'd be chicken and running and hiding under the desk. Oh, I know you. I know you. Now the new dog, Squeaky, is limping. Oh no. Amy says, Candy, I haven't been getting the traction others have either, and I've been on YouTube a year. But one thing you do have, Amy, that a lot of small channels don't have is you have the viewers. You have people that come in large numbers, when you do go live. I mean, what was it? You had
I was impressed with your lives.
Yeah. What was it? Where was it at your last live? I know it was up there. I know it was up well beyond what mine don't even come close to the amount of people you had. It was quite a bit. And I was in both channels when Amy and Dustin. I was sitting in Amy's, and I also on my other monitor was sitting in Dustin's side so I could watch the chat between the two. And one had like 20 something, the other one had 20 something. So between the two, they had like over 50 viewers watching.
Yeah.
So unless some of them were in twice like me. But
I get it, Amy. It's hard. It's like you're putting as much work as a full-time job into it. And I'm just like, someday, I said this to Barb the other day, someday all of this work is going to reflect in my bank account. Just not today.
Yeah, just not today. Last night was crazy, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was amazing.
I was like, what?
That's why I've been saying, I'm like, do your Amazon wish list because the holidays are coming. And I know that's not what it's about for you, but because you create such a warm and friendly and loving space, people feel connected to you. People feel like you're their friend or their grandma, and they're going to want to give you Christmas gifts. So you might as well give them something to give you that you actually want. And people want to give personal gifts too. So some people want to just give you money. Some people want to send you a pile of yarn or, meat snacks. Like,
yeah, beef snacks. My emergency stockpile. I mean, yeah, I can see people wanting to do that. It's not necessary though, but I can see people.
And I don't come across as
gifts and
you don't come across as like it's necessary. Nobody is in here feeling like Barb demands a gift and she will not continue.
I demand a gift.
No, that's a gift. Give me a gift now. No, nobody's thinking that. Everyone just thinks you're a nice lady and they'd like to give you a present. I think I can speak for the crowd here. I can speak for all of us when I say nobody feels like you're demanding anything of us except that we stay here and be nice and have a good time.
This is for me too,
Oh
And
yeah.
that's what people don't realize that, you know, and I said in my walk-in video today, it was like, you know, I'm going to be real when I say this, but when I started this, it was because I needed it. But I didn't realize how many other people needed it too, you
Yeah.
know, until it was already up there. I mean, yeah, I don't get you know, a lot of people to watch, but that's okay. Even if it was one other person that was lonely and needed company, I was going to be there for them and we could be there for each other. So I think it's working out great. Yes. Don't just applaud. Send me sticks. Meat
No, they say
sticks.
the
So
second
funny.
you become real and you show your realness, you find your people. You know, I think we spend too much time in our lives putting on a persona or a face that we're trying to live up to and not just showing people who we really are. And when you get to a point where you're just like, hey, this is me, you can like it or love it. You know, like
Yeah,
I'm not going to change at this point. And you
I'm
put
too
that out
old
there
to
and you
change.
realize most people just want that. I mean, most people, I think, you know, and if they don't want that, I don't really want to be around them. I don't really want to be around people that are just like, show me fake and that's what comforts me is the fakeness. Like I'm not comforted by fakeness at all.
Well, one of the things that I wanted to put across too, when I started this journey, was if I'm gonna do make videos, I had to keep it real. Because one of the last things when I was looking for information was I want to see the bad along with the good. Yeah, I didn't want to just see my skinny, sexy body. I've been on a carnivore diet for the last 5 years. I
Yeah.
wanted to see the process of doing it. And I wanted to see and hear about all the negative things of it, like explosive diarrhea, you know, or I'm so big I can't wipe my butt, or I have a huge apron and this is how I deal with it from day to day. You know,
Yeah.
I wanted to see that because I want to see, am I the only one like this? Am I the only one dealing with this hardship? There's got to be. I can't be the only one.
No.
And so that's also why I want to hear the stories.
You know what I want? I agree with that. And I do yoga and I want to see a fat yoga instructor and maybe they just don't exist, but like I want to see somebody who can't lift their legs up the way that I'm watching these people, these instructors do, but are still yoga instructors, you know, to make me feel like I'm going to get there because I want to at some point be the person who can do yoga and stand on my head. I don't know if I ever will. Like, but considering that I used to sit on my couch eating snacks and being worried all day, I mean, the fact that I can
Then
do what I
maybe
can
you
do
should
now is
be
great,
maybe
you
you
know?
should have it because if there was a fat lady up there doing yoga, I just might just dare do it too instead of watching this skinny mini that's all stick and bone, you know, trying to
Yeah.
do it.
Well, I've seen a few, but they just don't make as much content. Most of the ones that do are a lot thinner. And I mean, yeah, it's easier. I'm sure it works better with a slimmer body, but I want that feeling of hope that, you know, it's possible for me even in the body that I'm in, but I've gotten there myself just by doing it and saying, you
Yeah.
know, screw it, I'm in the body I'm in. I love yoga. I'm just going to do this. I was never somebody that liked to move my body at all. And I didn't like exercise at all. And I love yoga now. And you know, I say that to some people and they're just like, oh, you know, trendy yoga or whatever. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like I hated all forms of exercise. The fact that I love this is a victory, is a huge triumph.
Oh, what did she say? What did Mason just initially Barbara did the whole thing for her because she couldn't see all this. So when she crocheted, she had company and everyone could talk about low carb eating and crocheting. Yeah, exactly.
Also, I think Jen asked me a question, then I missed it. Let's see. Candy, how do you do the sides of your bag? You mean the other bag I'm crocheting? It doesn't have sides, it just goes in a round. So I don't really have to work any sides or stitch it together. It's just crocheting it around.
Then it grew and we all like it too and enjoy and like her now. Oh,
Well, also,
Jerry.
Barb, you said you've been fairly isolated. So, and we're all kind of isolated these days. We're not really moving in circles and in groups where we're seeing our own struggles, and we're not being honest with each other about our struggles. So you're not seeing somebody who's your size and your exact
Exactly.
struggles, but if you had joined an overeater support group or something like that, you might experience what you're that support system. You might have seen more people who are like you. But this is I think it's beautiful that you've been able to do this for yourself without any real prompting. It's not like you were in therapy and your doctor said, hey, you should go on YouTube and tell your story, or you should really reach out, or you should go to group therapy. You did this for yourself. You were like, I'm just going to tell my story and see what happens. And it brought all these people in that were just like, let's hang out with grandma. I know for me, I've told you this privately, but the first time I stumbled on you, I was like, she reminds me of my Nana Betty, who was somebody that I adored. My mom was 16 when she had me, and she was had to stay in the hospital an extra week. So I went home with my Nana. So I bonded to my Nana the first week of my life. And she died when I was 18, and I was devastated. We were very close. And we used to hang out in her room, and she'd tape old movies for me. And she loved Frank Sinatra and Elvis and all the old stars. And I've got another movie. And she'd pull out bags of chips from behind pillowcases and tucked in chairs. And I always had I was one of 16 grandkids, but I always had special access to Nana. And I was the one allowed in the sacred space and could have sleepovers with her. And we had a very special bond, and it was super, super beautiful. And I miss her a lot. But when I stumbled upon you, I really got that vibe. Like, we would crochet together, we would watch movies, she would just talk. We would talk about everything, and we'd be like, what do you think about this? And how would this happen? And the same way you do. Like, I wonder how this is made or why this would happen. This was before the internet. So we would just wonder about these things. And, I bet they make this by doing this, whatever. I can't think of a good example, but we had the best conversations. And I was like, this lady reminds me of Nana. And of course, you and I are closer in age than me and my Nana Betty ever were, but it still gives me that vibe. And I think you bring a feeling of friendship and family to people that are missing that right now, and connection.
Midnight Vince is in the house. Says, where
Hey.
is everyone? I'm trying to get caught up on some of these. Jerry says OSHA stands for Occupational Safety and Health Administration, a U.S. government agency that ensures safe and healthful working conditions. I don't know. Prohibited bullshit? No bullshit. That's right, no bullshit. At least that's what I'm thinking you're saying. It might have been something totally innocent, but I'm going to say that's what you're saying. Prohibited bullshit. No bullshit.
Hey, Ancient Aliens, Mike is here. Did I miss that? Sorry. You might have already said hi to Mike. Hi, Mike.
Nope, I haven't got down there yet.
Okay.
Carnivore Jerry says, I get it from one perspective. Let's say, for example, I'm working with a press. Well, if I was watching YouTube and not washing my hands, I could get seriously hurt. That part. I understand for sure.
Hi, Cindy.
Oh, he finished? Let's see. Howdy, y'all. Had to finish crocheting a hair tie that would hide a tracker for my granddaughter. The kids are going with their dad tomorrow, and he isn't trustworthy. Oh.
Oh,
So
my.
you're putting a tracker on her. Watching, not washing. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nana sounds like my kind of lady, says Amy. Alien house and spaceship. Fast. I haven't kept up on anything to do with that supposed spaceship coming. I don't know if anyone's noticed that or have any update on that spaceship. Oh, we must have Cindy in the house. Someone saying hi, Cindy. More hi to Cindy. Think I finally caught up. Yeah. So who all are having a snowstorm right now? It snowed all day. Of course, my husband takes that as a reason to go out and do errands. So where are you at, Cindy? I know you told us a million times. Hello, did I hear spaceship? Yeah, I was wondering if anyone's heard anything more about that atlas. The only thing I heard, and it was only in passing, is that it changed in some way. And I don't know. I never looked into it. I saw that as like the headlines and I never did read up on it. It supposedly broke into 2 pieces. Wow.
Wait, there was an actual spaceship and it broke apart? What are you saying?
No, there's this thing that NASA's been following
Oh.
For I don't know, quite a few months, and they said by Thanksgiving this thing will be close to Earth. And a lot of scientists are saying it's a spaceship.
Oh.
And now someone's saying it just broke in half. Did it break in half or did it turn into 2 objects like a spaceship? Or did it just break in half? So I got to look into it. All right, so Amy's close to Chicago. She's having a snowstorm. Northwest Iowa is having a snowstorm. 1 inch is due in Milwaukee, but up here in Northwest, what is WI?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Yes, duh. Supposed to get 1 inch. We are doomed, says Vince. Why are we doomed? I come to Barbara for the news.
Maybe because of the aliens, Barb, we're doomed.
It may be, especially if it just turned into 2. I didn't get Amy verification on it.
That's okay. Will Smith prepared us for this Independence Day.
That's right. That's right.
And Men in Black, I guess. He was doing all the alien movies. Wasn't he Independence Day too? Am I wrong about that? No, he was in Independence Day.
Paul says 28 years ago, I adopted a saying from a John Wayne movie. How far? All the way. Had a shirt printed now. I haven't a lady taken a pillow out of the shirt. Okay, I'm not sure I understand that.
Making a pillow out of the shirt?
Had a shirt printed. Now I haven't a lady taking the pillow.
So I think he means
making a pillow out of the shirt. Okay. Space junk. Jerry says, close your eyes and ears. Amy, I need some Cabot and cheddar right now. I had my bags packed for when it arrived. Okay. The ship is changing course and increasing its speed, heading our way. Someone saying space junk? Yeah, I did see, and I didn't stop and watch it, but what I did see was it changed this whole lighting about it, and they were showing this lighting around it or something, around this supposedly spaceship, but who knows? Who knows what it really is? I guess we'll find out when it gets closer.
I was such a worrywart when I was a kid that we had, I think it was like the early 90s, there was some story like this about possible aliens or some alien worshiping cult or whatever. And I was so terrified I had to sleep on my mother's floor for like a week. I was a chicken little.
Well, there's been a lot of crazy stuff throughout the years. You had Orson Welles. Oh, wow, I made a mistake. Oh, how many rows did I make a mistake on? Holy Toledo, that's a lot of mistakes. Ah, I gotta take all this out.
Ribbit, ribbit,
Yep,
whip frogging.
that was quite a few rows. Yeah, like you had War of the Worlds or whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Orson Welles, is that the one?
Yeah.
Um, then you know that scared a lot of people. A lot of people, committed suicide and all kinds of stuff. They thought that was real, that radio show. So I think the government is just so afraid that if they were honest and upfront about things like this coming, whether they knew about it or not, they're not going to tell the public because the public is going to go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, even
It was
if
obvious when they did over a radio show.
I think that, not to get political, but I think that applies to even more than just alien stuff. There's probably a lot that they trickle out to us and don't just lay on us all that information, because a lot of people would just be like, oh God, the world is ending,
Yeah. Look at what happened with toilet paper in 2019. I know. I even ran out and bought toilet paper. There was no toilet paper to buy, so I started buying tissue paper. So I still have a bunch of tissue paper. Yeah, you could find toilet paper anywhere. It was crazy. I had just got back. My husband and I, we went to Vegas. We came back, and the world just suddenly seemed to be going crazy. And then of course COVID hit, but what the heck? Well, I don't understand why everyone was going crazy over toilet paper. And I started to because I thought, oh my God, I don't know why everyone's needing all this toilet paper. I better buy some too. So I started doing it. I didn't go
I
crazy.
thought it was because of COVID that the toilet paper shortage happened. It was because they
Yeah, but
couldn't produce
why?
it and people were stockpiling it.
Why would anyone stockpile toilet paper? Even if it just didn't make no sense to me. And then I said, well, I'm going to stop this ridiculous thing. I got enough toilet paper now to last me a couple of years. I don't think I need any more.
Because they started telling everybody that production of these things was going to be shut down. And so who knew when it was going to pick back up again, I think. And there was going to be shortages. So people with money went out and bought all of it. I remember we had to go to a Walmart like 2 towns over to find some because there was none. And then people in local Facebook forums were like, there's some at this Walmart. And so we had to run over there because we had run out.
Yeah, I remember someone telling me that too. Go to Family Dollar. They just got a shipment in of toilet paper.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I ran over to Family Dollar and waited until they opened up the doors. What is going on? Why am I not able to make this? Okay, turn.
Amy says, I've always been a toilet paper hoarder, so we're good. You just don't ever want to run out. That you don't want that day where you're on the toilet like this was the end. There's no more. I'm gonna have to rip up a t-shirt. Or
There
use my
was
towels.
I went to one place because I was looking for toilet paper, of course, like everyone else, and they didn't have any more toilet paper, but they had one lonely package of butt wipes. So I went ahead and bought that lonely package of butt wipe. You know, I still have that one lonely package of butt wipes. It's probably no good now. I don't use them 'cause I can't reach my butt, but I still have those damn things. I can.
Yes, Jen. Jen, I do notice you just changed your name to Jen E the Crocheter. That's awesome.
Oh, okay. The fact you said, the fact you just said, rip up a shirt tells me that's a true story.
No, I'm just resourceful. I would do it. I was thinking of that when we were going through that TP shortage, and I was just like, well, I guess we're gonna. I had like a stash of fabric in here and old T-shirts, and I was just like, guess we're ripping up rags. Like I'm not walking around with a dirty butthole because there's no toilet paper. Sorry, guys. And then everybody started getting bidets. I remember a friend got a bidet installed around that time because of the toilet paper shortage. And oh, my hubby's coming to say goodnight.
Good night, my love.
I love you. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
He says good night, everybody.
Good night.
And so people started getting bidets, and I don't. Okay, somebody who has experience with bidets in the chat, because I've never used a bidet, and I feel like I would still, and this is TMI, but I feel like I would still need to wipe. I think just the water spray would not be enough.
Yeah, when we went to France, they had a bidet in the bathroom, and yeah, you still have to wipe.
Yeah, you're still moist. Sorry, guys. I know. TMI. Whatever. It's not the brown rice story, so it's fine.
Brown rice.
But I was like, yeah, the bidet is nice, but you would still need some toilet paper. But I bet the bidet companies made a killing around COVID.
Oh yeah, and it makes you wonder: is that why certain things get people panicked, and then someone comes up, oh, we need a bidet,
Yeah.
and so everyone goes out and buys bidets, and it was the company that started it the whole time.
Yeah.
What a campaign, right? Start up a shortage of toilet paper, and we got a solution to the toilet paper shortage. We'll wash your ass for you. Patty God, we have a lot of science fiction writers and doomsday writers who are really scientists that know things that are happening that they think people should know about. So they tell you the stories. You're probably absolutely correct on that. I've decided to start a crocheting channel, everyone. Well, good for you, Jen.
That's great, Jen.
Let's let I'm painting LOS. Grandma, you have 2 live streams going right now. I do? I? All right, let me look. Because I know I opened one and then I closed it. I ended the stream. So let me go and look. And then I will. Oh, I do have 2 going right now. And one person's watching it. All right, so let me go into manage videos, and we're going to close that one. We're going to close it. Yeah, it really is going right now. How I don't know which one to close. Which one do I close? How is there two open? You know what? I'm going to close the one that's only got one viewer in it because we got more.
Yeah, that should be the one.
So I am going to delete that one forever.
Delete forever. It sounds so severe.
I know, but
Every
that's
time
what
I'm like, do I want to delete forever? Forever is a long time.
Okay, and I'm going to turn this on. Live viewers is set. I don't. Okay, it's in the middle of being deleted now.
Mochi, go to bed with Daddy. Daddy, go to bed. Go ahead. Go with Daddy. Go sleep.
Yeah, it's going to take time, I guess, for it to just. Thank you for letting me know, Vince. I'm shutting it down. I shut down the video because I made one and I had to shut it down so I could get candy in here. So somehow I got two. Maybe that's why you heard an echo.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's why. Ooh, I'm getting close to being done with this, I think. Let's see. How do I finish it?
Remind me to tell you the time I thought I deleted a channel and all my contents. Ugh. Oh no, Amy, I need to hear that storyline.
Oh my gosh, Amy, that sounds horrific.
Woe is me, I do not crochet. Can I still stop by? Of course you can. Thought you did.
Who said that?
Jen, have you planned a few projects or just whatever suits you in the moment? Yeah, we need to hear all the things, Amy.
I bet these would sell well at like a craft fair, but I don't think you could sell them for very much. You know, people aren't going to pay $20 for a poop bag dispenser, so you'd have to be able to make them quickly, maybe with a thicker yarn. They would go faster. And you could justify making a bunch of them and selling them at craft fairs. And
Well, with the poop bags being
yeah,
how much are the poop bags?
the poop bags themselves they're not that expensive. You can get a big pack of them for like, I don't know, $10, not less than that. I usually buy them. I think it's like a 12 pack of them.
Oh,
But you know, just what I'm crocheting, the dispenser, the holder, you know, people love these. And I don't know if I was doing selling crochet crafts, I would try to make some of these. I might try to make some and just put them on a table when I sell art sometime. People might buy them.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's why I was hearing an echo, because I'm not really hearing it now.
That's probably what it was. Barb, Australia doesn't have any toilet paper production. All theirs comes from China, and they were concerned they would run out. The panic spread from there. Ah,
Oh. You guys don't have, is that Joe? Oh no, who said that? Is that Joe who said that? No, because she's in.
that was Pharaoh Grandma.
Oh, okay.
Too much to type.
Cindy, I'm making a doggy poop bag dispenser, so like holder. Let me hold up a little picture of what I'm crocheting. So it's the little doggy poop bags go in there, and then see the little slot, they come out of there, and it just keeps feeding them out to you. And then I hook it from a little hook onto his leash. And it's very convenient, but the one that I have that I made 5 years ago is starting to fall apart. So this time I'm going to add a these are little, what do you call them? Keychain rings. I'm going to add one of those on there because I learned from my mistakes. Sometimes. Most of the time these days.
Oh, I got to do something before I forget it.
So we don't have Kroger out here. Our Kroger is called King Supers. Does anybody else in the chat have King Supers? I feel like it's the stupidest grocery store name. I mean, I don't know, Piggly Wiggly or whatever is kind of a dumb name. But King Super, Sooper, and I'm just like, grocery store names are so silly. Mochi, you have been very high maintenance tonight, Bubby. You are not happy. You don't want to settle down? It's not time to eat. No eat now. Mochi, eat later. Sorry, guys, for those who don't know, I talk to my dog like he's a toddler. Mochi, eat later. Mochi, settle now. So he huffed at me and walked out of the room. He's like, I don't know if I believe that. I question your credentials. I think he gets upset because he knows I'm talking to someone, and he's very flirty. He just wants to see the people. Like, we went to the park today. We live near a sculpture park in Loveland, Colorado, and lots of people come. It's like a destination. It's a tourist attraction, and we get to go there every day. It's about a mile away, and we walk there from our apartment. So he thinks it's his park, and he's like, what are all these people doing in my bathroom? And he's just really excited. They're all there to see art, and he thinks they're all there to see him, and he's pulling me in all different directions. Like, we got to go see this guy. And he will stop, and his 11 pounds becomes 35 pounds. And he's just like, I'm not moving until this nice lady says hi to me. And I'm like, she may not want to. And she always makes them. I mean, I've seen dudes that look like they just got out of prison turn to little puddles of mush in front of him. Just go, oh, the puppy.
They do that with Baby too.
Yeah.
What?
He's helped me heal so much and like being out in the world. And then sometimes I go out without him, and my husband and I will be looking at each other like, why is nobody smiling at us? Why is nobody rushing up to us? I'm like, oh, right, we don't have the dog. I used to wear him in a little like doggy backpack on my back. And that would happen a lot more. I'd be like, I must be looking good today. And then I would forget sometimes for a second that I had him on my back because everyone's smiling at me. Oh,
You're just so much more approachable.
Yeah.
When you have a dog with you.
Mochi, it's not time to eat yet. Mochi, settle down. Go settle down with Daddy. That's a good settle, Bubs. Good settle. Good boy. So how many different names do you guys have for your pets? Because this dog he's Mochi, is obviously his given name. And then I call him the Poopa. I also call him Booba, which is very similar. Just change the P to a B. I call him Little Poops. I call him my little pumpkin boy. What else? Oh, and Bubbies. Bubbies is the one I call him the most. If his name wasn't Mochi, it would be Bubbies, I think. Oh,
Wad Squad. Wad Squad, Dad. My daughter is going to teach me how to crochet. Well, that is great. And thank you, Poopy. When's she going to teach you to crochet?
Daddy Warbucks is here.
And it's not even midnight. I always expect you after midnight. I wear a backpack on longer walks because my Pomeranian gets pooed. I take credit for carrying him as my rucking team, even though she doesn't wear more than 5 pounds. Oh my goodness. And of course, we got, hi, Poopy. Hi, Poopy. Thank you, Poopy. As always, you're awesome. Did it give you #1 status? Technically, I won't be ready till midnight. I'm laying here with my daughter right now. I was just showing her your stuff. Oh, okay. Which
So
daughter?
your daughter knows how to crochet?
Lordy, I hate rereading things I type. I know, I feel the same way. Amy, hi girl. I didn't know you were here. Yeah, I watched one of your videos, your family's videos today. Your wife taking your daughter out to buy her a dance dress because she's got an elementary dance coming up. So that was fun. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing, baby? What are you doing?
She is taking things out of the bottom shelves of my thing and playing with them.
Would she recognize that I was talking to her if I started talking to her?
Probably.
Hi, baby. Who's a good girl? Who's a good baby? Hi, baby.
No, she's too busy playing
No,
with whatever she's
I
playing.
got shit to do. Don't bother me.
The snow and move the cars around so I can get out of the driveway for church. Is it really snowing that bad? Oh. Her name is Eleanor. Yes, she makes pillows. Aw.
Oh,
I have made one pillow. Actually, it was supposed to be a footrest, and I used too soft of a yarn. I should have doubled my yarn, and I didn't, so it turned out to be very soft. Not a footrest. It was a pillow for the couch.
would Eleanor like to see a party potato that I crocheted? I'll show her my party potato. I haven't shipped it out yet.
I'll be back in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, he must be laying down with his kids, trying to get him to go to sleep. This is late.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's in
it's
what?
Saturday, so
Yeah, that is true. It is Saturday.
they might be running the roost on a Saturday.
I take T-shirts and make them into Afghans.
Oh, that sounds awesome, Amy. I would love one of those.
So are you crocheting with T-shirt? Is that what you're doing? Barbara will send you a picture. Okay. What do you do with party potato? I played hot potato before. Yes, crocheted. Okay.
Oh, I'll show you my party potato, Cindy. So on Monday, I had a live stream, and I'm planning on going live again this Monday, but we'll see. I've been tired. We'll see if I can do it. But I had a potato party because I'm on a low carb diet and I miss potatoes. And so I drew a bunch of potatoes. And then I crocheted this little guy. And he is Percy, the party potato. And I gave him away on my live stream and then announced the winner on a video that sort of recaps my live streams later on in the week. So I have to ship him out soon. And I can show you my potato art too if you want. Bubby, my goodness, you are just insatiable tonight, my friend. You just want all the attentions. Am I going to have to feed you early just to get you to settle down? Is that what's going to happen? I had to feed you a half an hour early. I don't know if you guys can see this. My potatoes.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Little chippies and mashed potatoes and tater tots and French fries and a raw potato with a party hat and a baked potato. Let's see if I can put it closer. So I drew that on my live on Monday. Actually, I colored it in. I drew it ahead of time. And that was my potato party. And I told some potato fun facts.
Sent you an email. Okay, I gotta go check my email.
Okay, I'm gonna go feed them early, even though it's not 10 yet. I'll be right back. Let me feed you, Bubs. Apparently, you're not gonna settle down.
Oh wow, wow. Okay. Let me show you guys. I'll share my screen, and I'll show you. Maybe I can't share my screen. It's not sharing my screen. Oh, there it is. Show. Isn't that pretty awesome? That's a nice blanket, or Afghan rather. Now I see what you mean by made from T-shirts. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Gives me ideas of what to do for an Afghan for someone that loves. Get that one. Nice. Huh. I would like to do something like that for the Buckeyes. But man, that would mean getting quite a few Buckeye T-shirts. All right, so hide that, bring that here like that. I don't make them right now because no time. Yeah. So you actually take a whole t-shirt and you cut it.
Okay, let's see if he finally settles down because he's been fed. He wasn't supposed to get fed till 10. It's 9:35 or 37 now here. So he got fed early. So did Amy show you her
Oh yeah, let me
blankets?
show them to you because I can still show it. See that?
Wow. Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
So it's that one. I think that one might be my favorite.
How do you join them? Is that crochet in the middle that joins them together?
Yeah, crocheted. She crocheted around the t-shirts, and then she crocheted them together like you would a granny square.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
that was pretty cool too. Yeah, it's between that one and the last one. Yeah, the green one. Yeah, they're nice. Very nice.
And thank you, Cindy. I saw your comment about my potatoes and all my potatoes. Thank you very much. I got silly little ideas. Amy, that seems to be a common theme for you about not charging enough. I can relate to that, Amy.
Yes, I have a hard time asking for money. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I'll have like a craft show in my yard type of thing. With yard sale stuff too. But I'll put my crafts up, and when kids come and they want something, and mom says, "No, no, no, we don't want that," I'll go ahead and give it to the kid. Say, it's all right here. He can have this one. So I never sell anything. I just keep giving it away. All right, Candy, I am going to leave it up to you. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's see, what's everybody saying? Carnivore breakfast sandwiches. Are you using like a chaffle or something for the sandwich part? Oh, I agree. I agree, Cindy, and I love that quote from that movie. So iconic. I remember the ads for it. But yeah, it's been a hard lesson to learn, charging for art. And people look at I know Barb has looked at my shop, and she's been like, wow, like you're charging a lot. But the thing is that these are handmade goods that didn't exist before you made them, and no one's really making them exactly the way you can make them. And it's hard for people like us that never really had a lot of money. I mean, I don't mean to speak for the group, but I've never really had a lot of money. It's hard to not to just want to be generous and give everything away, or not ask for how much they're worth, because we can't imagine being able to pay that much. But honestly, Amy, those blankets are worth hundreds of dollars. And Barb's blankets are worth hundreds of dollars. And my artwork is worth hundreds of dollars, and we have to be okay with asking for what these things are worth, because of the time and effort and the love that goes into making them and the story behind them. Well, Jen, that's fair enough. I mean, she's not for everybody. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of Cher, but I just remembered the reference for the movie. Yeah, no. Oh, honey, those blankets are worth $300-400, but I can understand being apprehensive about charging for them.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Let's see. I'm back.
Welcome,
The
welcome.
is here, left the sink full of their mess. Now the dishwasher's run. Yeah, I get that a lot too, Farrell. The carburetors just make a mess, and I have to go and clean up after them. And none of them know how to rinse the dish and put it in the dishwasher. I just don't understand. You can cook, but you can't rinse and put things in the dishwasher. I'm charging for the Avengers I make. Then people complain or say I'm doing. Charge for the Avengers I make. Then people complain or say that they doing like them, and I have to redo it. Oh, they don't like them, and I have to redo it, and it takes so much more time. I feel more obligated to get it right than if they are paying.
When you do, I mean, not that you asked for my advice, but when you do custom work like that, and you might already know this, you price in a revision, or you say no revisions. Hi, Patty. Or you price in one revision. But you have to be charging a lot more. And it sounds like, I don't know how much you're charging for these. And don't feel like you are obligated to tell me in the chat, but you're probably not charging for what a revision would cost as well. You have a generous spirit, Amy, but you got a lot on your plate, and you got to protect your peace, boo-boo.
Yep.
Mason, I am not at my goal weight, but at my highest weight, I was 360 pounds. And I have about 80 to go, 70 to go.
According to the doctor's office and stuff, I should be at 145. To be honest with you, I'll never get to 145, and that is not my goal. If I was to put a number on my goal, I would say 200. Um, and if I say 200, then I have 100 more to lose. I've already lost over 100 since last year.
Yeah, I've lost 120. I didn't mention that in my lifetime since I started my journey in 2007. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Barb.
That's all right. You're fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I had to count to 25. So I had to be quiet for a
You're
few
welcome, Mason. Mason, are you carnivore?
minutes. Cindy says I've lost 80 pounds and have about 80 to lose. Do you feel better though, Cindy? Do you feel better? I know just from losing 40 pounds this time around, because I took like about an 8-month break between the two when I was on Carnivore before. And so I lost 40 pounds. Just losing that 40 pounds, I feel is great. You know, I still have issues. Don't get me wrong. I still have issues like, you know, that hanging fat, man. That apron gets painful sometimes. And then my big tumor, you know, that had like an abscess or something happened this past week. So I had a lot of problems with leakage from that. It was bleeding. I didn't even know I had it because I have no pain in that. So I had to tend to that. So I have a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on from being overweight that I don't usually talk about. I don't know if it was a boil, it might have been because I couldn't see it. I can't see it. I just know it was a big hole that was bleeding. But it stopped bleeding, thank goodness.
I think that's an ulcerated sore.
Yeah, which I do get ulcerated sores a lot. Yeah, but I just never got one on that hanging, that big, I call my tumor. It was the size of a basketball and very firm. And it shrunk this past couple of months down to about a good softball size, like a large grapefruit. So at least it's gotten smaller. But then that happened, and I was wondering, where's this blood coming from? I was like freaking out. And I found it. It was an ulcerated sore. It could have been a boil. I don't know. Part of that, I don't have no feeling. There's no feeling. I have no pain, no nothing in certain areas of that hang. That what I call my tumor. So yeah, so it probably did start out that way. And what tumor? Amy, I have under my fat belly where my pubis is, where you would have your pubic hair. That whole thing is the size, it was the size of a basketball, very hard and firm. Um, I've had it checked a long time ago and got lectured from the doctors, but it's a fatty growth. It's a fatty tumor. a lot of people, a lot of women, they actually, once that starts to grow, they can go to a plastic surgeon and get it taken care of. I just never did because I can't afford it. That isn't, that's something you have to pay out of pocket for. So I couldn't afford it. So gaining weight, I also grew weight there, and that mass got really big, and it got so I couldn't even walk. I had to walk like I just got off a horse because it hung between my legs. So when I would say, "Oh, I lost my footing when I was walking in my earlier videos," it would swing when I walked. And so now and again it would throw me off and I would trip and fall. And that was one of my problems. I was so scared to go too far away from the house because if I fell, if that, what do they call that? I forget what they call it. But it just swings when you walk. And so I used to walk straddled Lake. I'm not walking straddled Lake anymore. It's not dangling between my legs. Someone said, I bet you'll be so happy once your legs aren't rubbing together. And I remember thinking when they said that to me in one of the comments is, no, you don't understand. I'll be very well happy once my legs rub together. Because otherwise I have this big massive growth that hangs down between my legs. My kids, and I've said it in my videos, my kids used to tease me saying, hey mom, because I would wear dresses because I couldn't wear pants because that was too big between my legs. I had to wear dresses, and they'd say, mom, your vagina's hanging.
Oh,
And
God.
I'm like, what do you mean my vagina's hanging?
Oh, the little shits.
So, I had to be, that was one of the things that was so depressing, that I had this big tumor hanging, but it's shrinking. And so, what does that say? Yes, that was mid-October, but I remember stopping right in the middle of my walk, and it was like, oh my God, I'm not walking bow-legged. I can walk. I can walk like a real normal person. And I was so excited that that wasn't swinging with every step. Now it's soft enough that it just lays on my thighs as I walk. So it's not tripping me anymore. It's not, you know, and
That's
so
awesome.
that's like a big major victory. Well, this past 2 weeks, it must have sprung maybe a boil. I don't know what it was because I couldn't see it. I don't have feeling through that whole thing. It's not like I could pinch it and I wouldn't feel the pinch. There's
Yeah.
no feeling. And so if it was a boil, I didn't feel it. All I know is it started to bleed. And it's a big hole. So I've been dealing with that type of stuff and putting medication on it so it doesn't get infected. And it's like my belly hangs down onto it, so it might have been rubbing. I have no idea how the sore got there. None whatsoever. I love my Avenger. Amy made me a superhero. Hey, nice. Patty's Garden says my goal is 200. Started at 336. I have lost I've lost down to 260. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Awesome. I don't know if I will ever reach the goal. I am much healthier, but I still have a lot of issues. But I know that carnivore life saved me. I believe it too. I absolutely believe that the carnivore lifestyle is saving my life. I can't begin to tell you that when people say eating all that fat and meat only is going to give you a heart attack and you're going to die of heart failure, it's like, you know what? I don't care. All I know is that right now, today, is giving me back my life, because before I couldn't get up and stand. I couldn't get up and walk. I wasn't living. I was waiting to die. And, you know, so what?
You're right, Cindy. It is good that it's draining. That's stuff that's moving out of your system, Barb, that boil.
Yeah.
It's better out than in.
I'll take the draining out. Maybe I'll lose another pound, huh? It's one way to lose weight, right? Get an
Yeah.
abscess and have it. Maybe that's why I hadn't really been gaining, losing too much weight. Who knows? I was probably dealing with that. And there she goes.
Speaking of a tumor, there's your little furry tumor right there. She's going right to her spot. Also, that's awesome, Patty Myers. That's amazing victory to be able to get on the
Oh,
floor with your grandson and play. I remember, not to make it about me, but I remember the first couple of times I could get on the floor and play with Mochi and get up without feeling like I was dying.
I
And
missed
I was
it.
just
Where
like,
is it?
yay.
I want to see that victory. I see it on my other screen. I want to put it up on this one.
Yay.
Today's victory. I played on the floor with Landon and popped right up off the floor. Oh my God. That is right, Candy. I'm glad you found that and pointed that out because I would have let that slide. That is awesome. That's awesome. That is like a major victory. When was the last time you could do that, Patty? You're doing that way too much lately, baby. She goes in my shirt, but then she peeks her nose out. No, we're not gonna go there. In or out? Which way? You gotta go out? Okay. Yeah. When we go through victories like that, it's just so awesome. Anyone else got a victory? You got a victory lately? Candy, what's your recent?
Me, my victory? What's my victory? I crocheted this.
There you go. Oh, and you even got a slit. I thought you couldn't put a slit in it. What
I
that?
did it. I figured it out. I went back and frogged some of it, and then
Oh, okay.
it was too big, and then I made it smaller. Um, what are other victories I've had? I got a lot done this week, and I've gotten a lot done lately, and I never used to do anything. And I used to just sit around and be worried and eat a lot. And I'm getting a lot done, and that feels good. That's my victory.
Yay. Bad idea to go out in the snow with Crocs.
Oh
My Crocs,
no.
I ripped the fleece lining out of it. Oh no. Hello, Karen. Hello, hello. Yes, I think I have some small fatty tumors on my rib cage. Yeah, go get them checked. It might just be fatty. I had some in my breast, actually. That's why I went to go get a mammogram done. I had 3 of them that popped up that was hard. But when I went to have the mammy, it said it was just fat. Just fat. So that's good. So, but do get them checked out.
Yeah.
Especially for you, Amy, because I think you said something about breast cancer runs in your family. So yeah, do get them checked out, especially if they're anywhere near your breast.
Oh, we lost Grandma for a sec. I'm sure she'll be right back. Patty, that is amazing. And I bet you said you started the magnesium. I bet you the magnesium is really helping with your joints and muscles feeling better. So that's awesome. It's just me now. Hi, everyone. Oh, no, it's not me. There we are. We switched
I'm
sides.
waiting for the chat, the channel, the chat to come up. I'm not seeing it on my end yet, anyway. Maybe because no one's saying anything. I had to reload the screen. Yeah, I froze. I thought I would have to. totally redo my stream. Let's see.
Feral Grandma, that would be awesome if your bone loss is healed. That's amazing. Do you think you can attribute that to Carnivore? You're Carnivore, right? I know I watched you cutting up some beef the other day on a live stream.
Oh, wow. You're back. Let's see, it may be magnesium. Happy Friday night, everyone. Hello, Kim. Hello, Kim. I like the little white dove there, or white birdie.
I didn't even catch that, Mason. I still don't know what day it is. Oh, it is Saturday, and I was just like, it's Friday. It's fine. It's whatever day we want it to be. In Barb's chat, it's whatever day and time we want it to be.
Well, actually, right now in Ohio, anyways, it's Sunday. What? Thumbs up. 20. Let's see is the number.
Oh my!
What is the number?
Exciting.
What is the number? I have 21.95. We're almost at 22, guys.
I'm pretty sure you were at like 15 when I started coming here, which means you've gained like what?
Oh, wait a minute. No, I just, I guess I was looking at an old number. I just refreshed my screen and now it's 2211.
Wow. Yeah, you've grown like 700 in like a month and a half, Barb. It's freaking insane.
I don't know. I keep getting knocked off the live stream. Sorry. No, that might have been me because I froze and I had to refresh everything. So it might have been because I had to refresh. I don't know. And if not, I'm sorry you're getting kicked or knocked off.
Good night, Cindy. Cindy went to bed.
Oh, good night, Cindy.
And actually, I'm going to have to poop out early tonight too, guys. I am exhausted. It's time for bed. But I've had so much fun hanging out with you. I made my little poop bag. I'll be happy to try to come on again Saturday if y'all want to see my mug again.
Well, of course you do. I'm just thinking as many Saturdays if you'd like.
Well, let's keep the party going, guys. All right. Love you, Barb. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Have a good night.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Thank you. So does anybody else want to come on? Anybody? What I can do, let me see. How can I do this? How can I do this? Copy link. Maybe we can get someone else to come up. If not, that's okay too. We can do that. And then link it, pin the message. Yes, I did it. I remembered. So yeah, Candy, thank you. Have a good night. Patty says, I can get off the floor, have not been able to since my mid-60s. I fell, I am down, the paramedics will have to come. I have spinal stenosis and crushed vertebrae in my and cervical and lumbar. Karen says, keto, I am having a hard time picturing that. YouTube did not allow your last message. Did anyone not see my last message? Because what I put down was the link to come up here and co-host, or if anyone wants to come up on the panel, they're more than welcome to. Oh. It's here, your link. Yeah. On this side, it says it couldn't go through. I'm not certain what's happening with the internet. It keeps dropping in and out. That happens to me sometime. Talk Studio showed up. Okay, thanks, Myers. Patty. Ah, grab some coffee while I was out going potty. Gotta grab coffee. Yeah, I think it's because in a lot of areas it's snowing. Yeah, I'm showing 23 on as well. 23 people on. That's good. Let's see. Try to get some of these stitches in. My impedance scale gives so much info. I was showing my martial arts master my muscle mass and some of the other numbers. Yeah, I used to have a scale that gave all those numbers, but I don't anymore. Used to even give the weather outside. I thought it was crazy. I'm not certain why it's dropping. I'm in California Bay Area. Yeah, the internet's been weird for a lot of people lately. But I'm glad you're here and trying to stay here. Sadly, I gotta hit the hay. Good night, Barb and the bunch. Good night, Jerry. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, good night, Jerry. Sweet dreams. Sweet, sweet dreams. Aw, thank you. Yeah, thumbs up if you haven't already. I think I'm going to sign off. Everyone have a good night and see you tomorrow. Blessings to everyone. Thank you, Cam. Thank you for popping by. Thank you, thank you. I think I am going to take this up. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. Darn, darn, darn. Open panel. Somehow you can take the chat out of the window. Pop out chat. Is it? Yes, I can move this over here. There, I feel better. Oh, Patty Garden's leaving too. I think I'm going to sign off too. All right, Patty. Thank you for coming by, Patty. Thank you. I don't think we've seen John tonight, have we? He stayed up too late last night. I bet you he's snoring away right now. Yeah, I think he is sleeping. I'm finally in bed. Yay. Yeah, no John, no Panny. What's going on? John stayed up too late last night. He kept saying, I'm going to bed. I got to get up in a couple hours. And he still stayed. And then I got to get up. And then the last thing I heard was, I got to get up in 45 minutes. I got a long day. I had 3 lives going on tonight. I had you on my TV tonight and listened. Well, I'm glad I'm one of the 3. You know, there's a channel many nights when I'm live with you guys. I have my news channel up. I don't right now. But yeah, I sometimes have my news channel up. Right now, I have my other channel. Well, I have me up on my other monitor because I don't like the chat on this one. But I popped out the chat over there, my chat box, and put it over here on this one. I like the chat box on this one better. Now, supposedly, YouTube is supposed to have it so you could have your own guests on inside YouTube, so you don't have to use another studio. You can just do everything right from your YouTube studio. I see the link, but I'm in bed waiting for the aspirin to work. I don't expect no one to pop in, but if you wanted to, it's there. Gotta pee. Be right back. But anyone that wants to, it's there. We're down to 19 in the chat. We got rain again tonight. Did we get rain? I haven't been out for a while. I know it was damp. Oh, probably about 6 hours ago for us. I haven't been outside tonight yet. I'm here listening, but in bed. Must be very boring. No wonder you fall asleep. I have a metal roof and awning, so I heard the rain. Yeah, 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 I don't have a metal roof. Yeah, we were at Walmart. When was it? Yesterday? Yesterday. We were at Walmart. And oh my God, when it started to downpour inside, not when we were inside Walmart, it was raining, downpouring outside. And it sounded like there was like something was hitting the roof, like, I don't know, something big. It didn't sound like rain, but it's like, holy cow, it's downpouring out there. It was so loud you couldn't hear nothing. It was weird. I was thinking the roof was going to cave in. It was so loud. Must get very loud when it rains, Patty. My watch tells the weather, my dishwasher sings to me, and I have a clock that does nothing but track the time. Ha ha. Hello, Lisa B. How was your craft sale or craft show today? Curious, curious. As always, I'm curious. Not really, unless it downpours. So, how'd your sales do today, Patty? I mean, Lisa. Lisa. Didn't sell anything, but there was another craft show down the road, so that is probably why. Oh, well, it's getting closer and closer to Christmas, so just maybe. So they must have one. You must have one every weekend then. Oh my God. My dog made a mess on the floor. Not a poopy mess, but she ripped up paper all over the floor. Anyone have low carb side dishes ideas for Thanksgiving? My favorite are carb heavy. My favorites are carb heavy. That's hard. That's a hard one. Well, I know for myself, and I am speaking from carnivore side, there's some things I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat. Hey, is this pre-recorded? No. It's being recorded as the stream goes on, but it's live. So, Kadeem, Biscuit, hello. Have you tried setting up the other one? Oh yeah, platforms. Can you crochet me an N-word tower, please? I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what an N-word tower is. Is this live? Yes, it is live. But hello. Platforms. Haha. Karen, I will make lots of deviled eggs with homemade bacon drippings, mayonnaise. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to make deviled eggs, bacon slices. Okay. Did you all come in together? Biscuit. Hello, Chris Hansen. Hello. Is that a dog in there? Yes, that's a dog. That's a little Chihuahua. Not a tortoise, it's a dog. Her name's Baby. Deviled egg farts are the best. I did sell 3 towels, and I'm going to have my daughter make a couple of signs that tell people what I am selling. And I do craft shows wherever I live. I live in a senior community. Well, that's good. I made deviled eggs, but they never get to the refrigerator. 3 of us eat them right up. Yeah, they don't make it. Matt Lake, hello from New Zealand. So cute. Thank you. Bernie, gosh, all kinds of new people here. Well, hello, hello. How did you guys all find the channel? Bernie Gears, hey, it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Bernie. Thank you. I think she's cute too. She's my little sweetheart. Beryl says something fun is to wrap little bites of cream cheese with prosciutto. Oh, yes. Pop them on the hot griddle for a bit. Lovely. Arts and crafts. Hello, New Zealand. Matt Legg is from New Zealand. Noodles. What's up, baby doll? What are you making? I am doing some dishcloths up. And then I'm wrapping them up like this and then putting them in my market. So I just sit here and crochet. I love it. You're trending on our natalism, whatever that is. Someone posted a channel on, I don't know what r/anti-natalism is. I don't know what that is. Your stream was a poster on Reddit? What? What? Thoughts on BBC? I don't know what you mean by BBC. Sorry. Yes, this is a real dog. Yes, sometimes, but not very many. She might take a bite, but that's about it. She doesn't eat very many pork rinds. What a life. Wow, you're getting around, Barbara. I guess so. Dolomane, how do you still keep count after taking long breaks and talking? I don't know what you mean. You're famous on Reddit now. I don't know how. I've never been on Reddit, so I don't know what Reddit is. My grandma crocheted the Last Supper. Wow, she must be very, very good at crochet. That would be something else. A pic someone posted, Barbara. Well, I wish I knew where this pic was so I could look at it. I hope it wasn't a bad picture. I hope it wasn't something bad. Count of the loop in a row. Yeah, she had skills. Well, good for her. That's what I say. Noodles. Burger Planet is talking about you now. You are going viral right now to a couple of thousand people. Say hello and talk a little about yourself. Here's your chance. Burger Planet. I don't even know what Burger Planet is another live streamer, and he said your crochet skills are whack. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know what is Burger Planet. What's his what is he talk? What is it? What kind of a channel? No, Barbara, no. Okay. He's a Kick. He's on Kick. It's like YouTube. Yeah. Don't know anybody. Burger Planet's father doesn't love him. Vinegar review. I watch BBC sometimes. What is BBC? Hello from China. Well, hello, China. Me too, love BBC. Well, it's... Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking it was, but I wasn't sure, so I figured I'd be sure to ask. Hello from Nigeria. Whack is good. Okay. Well, I'm glad someone's talking good about me, I guess. But this is very, very surprising. Fun fact, crochet was invented to replace pubic hair due to crabs. Get out of here with that. Burger Planet wants to do a collab stream with you. Hi from Spain. Hi, Jim. Or Jimma. Jim. Hello, Jim. Hola. Who flung poo? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Sammy Merkins kicked off the whole crochet craze. I came here from, yeah, I don't know what that is, Jim, but okay. Well, we just hang out and just crochet, guys, and talk about anything and everything. Can you crochet a gape? I don't know what you mean by a gape. I'm watching from Japan right now. Yeah, we have another girl that comes in every now and again, and she's a teacher in Japan. So you're not the first person from Japan to be in here. It's an ape but purple. I actually have crocheted a monkey. Yeah, it was an order. Someone wanted a monkey, so I crocheted them a stuffed monkey. It wasn't purple though, or a grape colored purple. It was brown. It was a regular brown and cream colored monkey. I have a wool merkin. I'm not sure what you're talking about. That's racist. No clue. Could you crochet a gorilla hand? Probably if I wanted to, but I have no reason to. Mostly I make blankets. Oh boy. Is that a stocking? Nope, I am just making some dishcloths, that's all. I'm going to sell some dishcloths at my store that I'm going to open, and I needed to make some to not sure I like that. So we're just going to take care of that. I'm not sure. She hates them. Hates who? I'm getting very confused with all this. YouTube has this new AI bot that does spam. The trolls. Hates them. So I have trolls from Reddit. Yeah, well, if they can't be respectful, they're just going to get hidden in the channel, so it's not going to do them any good. One thing I don't like is people not being respectful here. And you're not going to upset me or nothing. I'm just going to block you is all. It looks like a banana hammock. Burger Planet. Never relax. I am doing a dishcloth. A very grandma-like thing to do. Can you give baby a kiss on the forehead? Then I'd wake her up, and then she'll want me to hold her for another hour. She just fell asleep. I wanted to go to sleep. Hats are where the money is. Yeah, I make lots of hats, and I probably have about 20 or so in my closet, along with some mittens and scarves, and I crochet all kinds of things. Merkins are still good money. I don't know what a merkin is. Little hats. That's all right. We'll just go ahead and hide. If you're gonna be disrespectful, we'll just hide your comments, and you won't be able to talk. So that's all right. So I love mittens. I love mittens too. It's getting that time of year where everyone's gonna need mittens. A streamer called OG Geezer is behind a lot of trolling. Well, I have no idea why he'd wanna troll this stream. We're just a bunch of people. Barb, what do you do to protect your dishcloths? What do you mean, what do I do to protect them? Could you knit a gape cozy for Geezer? How dare anyone try to troll you? I know, right? It must be a very boring pastime to come in here and to an old woman stream that talks about crocheting and what she ate today to a bunch of trolls. I think they'll get bored and just leave. Uh, have you done a cute little? I have made baby a few sweaters and a few hats even, and she doesn't like clothing though. I missed it. What did you eat today? I made some chicken soup. That's what I had today. It's called a chowder. Chicken chowder. Kidim. Lisa has a question, Grandma. Scroll up a little. Lisa? Okay, Barb, I honestly don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you mean by how do you protect your dishcloths. I just use them, and after I get done using them, I put them in the laundry every day and wash them. I don't do anything to protect them. Yeah, it was very good. I had bacon in it. I did some egg drop to it and some hard boiled eggs to it. We had sauerkraut crack casserole. Oh, yeah. Yum. Nope, my daughters are not single. Sorry. Well, this is different, huh, guys? Every night there seems to be something that's a little bit more shocking than the night before. It didn't look the prettiest, but was yummy, a little salty. Okay. I've only ate sauerkraut maybe once or twice, and they were on a hot dog, um, like a hot dog, sauerkraut and hot dogs or sausage. Do you get carpal tunnel? No, I don't. I've had carpal tunnel from the past, but not from crocheting. I used to hand sew shoes years and years ago, and I got carpal tunnel and had to stop. Um, Better watch out if James Worley hears about you. It's over. I don't even know who James Worley is, so balloon plug is. Balloon plug is? Oh, humble. Do, do, do. Hmm. Sorry about that. I lost my chat for a moment. Had to fix it. Am I banned, chat? I can see you, so I don't think you're banned yet. As you know, as I said, you're not banned yet. I don't think you've said anything bad yet. Someone I did hide because he was not talking properly, as far as I'm concerned, wasn't respectful. No, I'm not going to give baby some pork rinds. Why do crochet by hand? In China, we have machines that do crochet. As far as I know, I was always told that you you can knit. Knitting can be done by machine, but crocheting cannot be done by machines. That's what I've always been told. I've never seen a crocheting machine before, just a knitting machine. So you might be thinking about knitting and not crocheting. Yeah, crocheting robot would be cool. So do you guys all know each other? You probably do, or you just came from the same place. Yeah, it is. Grandma, how do you protect dishcloths when you sell them? I just I just put banners on them. Is that what you're talking about? I just put banners. And then it gives I print them out and put banners on them. Sometimes I'll put them in a plastic sleeve. Yes, I am left-handed. Heard it's getting wild, yeah. How do you when you're getting ready to sell them? How do you? I put them in like a plastic sleeve. I buy them from Amazon. I don't use. They're not. There's no polyester in my dishcloth. They're 100% cotton. It's just cotton. Cotton absorbs moisture better, so if you're using them for dishcloths or washcloths, they'll get wet. Otherwise, they don't really absorb the water, so they don't get wet. Do you make costumes? No, because I don't want to. I like things that can be done up quickly, like sweaters, dishcloths, maybe an amigurumi or two, blankets. But I probably could make a costume if I wanted to, but I just don't have no desire to make costumes. I've made capes in the past. I guess that could be a costume. I've made enough hats in my time. Yeah, I can't see myself making a furry outfit. Not into furries. Doesn't mean you can't be into furries, though. I say you do you, and I do me. 75% blind, so sorry for misspelling. Not a problem. Sometimes I do text to speech, and that doesn't even work well. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people. Do the talk to speech or text to speech. Electric. Hello, electric crystals. Yeah, happy birthday, Bernie. And speech to text. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Father. Hello, electric crystal's father. Happy birthday. Hmm. Nick. I'm really confused right about now. Really confused. Grandma, do you drink your coffee black? Yep. No cream, no sugar. I drink my coffee hot, room temperature, and cold. I like it all ways. You know what? I think I know what's going on. See, one of the things, guys, about coming, you know what, guys? I am going to end this stream and I am going to go back onto, yeah, I want to go back onto YouTube because I can block them better over there. I can't use this program to block them. Yeah, so I'm gonna log out of here and go into YouTube Studio. So I'm gonna come back in YouTube Studio. So pardon me for a bit. I'm gonna end this stream and then come back. Okay? Yeah, I know how I can fix this.